This is a road that few Ugandans wish to follow. A gravel track which leads to the home of opposition leader Bobi Wine. His house has been cut off by troops and riot police, and members of Mr. Wine's team have been stopped and beaten.
There's no such a thing as protective custody.
But a pair of lawyers who pulled up before the police barricade told us they were determined to get through.
We know that his home is not a detention center, and we know that it's a private property, so we're going to try to see how we can access it.
The lawyers edge slowly towards the roadside blockade, designed to muzzle the popular politician, they argue, after a contentious campaign. Although the police say Mr. Wine's being protected for his own safety.
Has rights. And one of them is access to his lawyers, especially now that he's under detention. We need to take instructions from him, and this is standard.
The commander made a phone call, then said no one's getting in.
How can you say that the lawyers cannot
We have our
access
police spokesperson who is there. You can contact him, he will give the details.
It's at your command. Okay.
The lawyers were baffled and frustrated when they left.
Just wondering what you make of it.
Oh, this is futile. We cannot access him. Even people in police cells are accessible.
An impromptu press conference was convened under the watchful eyes of the security services.
They're just here like mannequins. They can't talk to you. They can't say a thing, which is very disturbing. But our lawyers will let you know how we are going to proceed on these matters.
The lawyers are still having their press conference over there, and a company of troops have appeared from a thicket of trees and walked directly past us. And I have to say, the atmosphere is really intimidating.
Bobi Wine was contacted by phone and said the situation inside the cordon was desperate.
We had run short of food supplies, but when my wife tried to go to our garden to pick food, she was assaulted by the military. The only practical plan now is to inform the world, to see that fellow citizens of the world can help us.
The authorities have done this before. 5 years ago, the then opposition leader was detained for 40 days after an election. But there is less tolerance at home and abroad for dictatorial practices like these. John Sparks, Sky News, Kampala.